Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this video we're just going to take a casual look at the Hot Toys 1989 Michael Keaton Batman original edition and now the updated edition. This is not an in-depth review of either one of these figures. There's a lot of videos out there going through all the accessories, the different faceplates, all that stuff. I'm just going to do a very basic, hey, here are the two figures, here's what I think of them type video. So just wanted to set the expectations right for this video. Anyways, getting back to these beautiful Batman figures. The one on the left, again, that's the original one. Now, it's not completely the original one because this is a updated cape. I bought this off eBay as a third-party cape. It looks a lot better than the original cape that came with the figure. Also, my one's a little damaged because the thing with this figure is the little eye movement function wasn't done very well, and the little mechanism snapped off recently, and I had to like unscrew the back of this. You can actually see it. It fell on the floor, but you can actually see how I had to go in there and manually unscrew a piece of it and then manually move the eyes. So that's another thing with this figure is I forgot the name of, I think it's the Pearls or Purrs eye system wasn't done very well, and it was very delicate and mine broke. But still, it looks great. I was able to fix it more or less. And yeah. As far as the figure itself, I love this figure. This thing is absolutely fantastic. The head sculpt is there. I can see Michael Keaton. I love the texture of the suit. The design. I don't move this guy around much because if you guys have any experience with Hot Toys, they are very delicate. And the suit actually feels like the original, probably how the real Michael Keaton suit worked, where it was very delicate, you know, and doesn't move around the best. So, yeah, I don't move him around much. But love this figure. And, yeah, honestly, didn't really have a reason to upgrade other than the fact that I am a huge Michael Keaton fan, obviously, because I ended up buying the updated one. Let's put him back over there. And just talking about the updated one. So, let's get him off this beautiful, and we'll talk about the diorama in a minute. But this figure, I also adore. But there are some things that I think the first figure does better. Let's take a look at the first figure. Let's put them side by side. First of all, the emblem, the way the emblem sits on his chest, I prefer the one on the left over the one on the right. It just looks bigger on the one on the original one, and I just like the way it sits on the chest more. It just looks more centered. Don't know which one is more accurate, honestly, but I feel like the one on the original one is, but I could be wrong, but I just like the way this one works better. So that's my only nitpick there about the emblem on the new one. As far as the texture goes on the figure, I really like the texture on this new updated one. Again, can't say how accurate it is to the actual movie, but I love the texture of it. The original one, you can see, doesn't have as much texture as the new one, but I love the texture on the new one. So there's that. Then the head sculpt. You can see they are very different head sculpts, right? The one on the right is like kind of fatter a little bit. I'm trying to get them really side by side there. And they're just very different. I feel like the original one is the superior head sculpt, but I still really like the new head sculpt, and I can definitely see Michael Keaton in there in some poses, but I feel like the original, you just right away see it, and you can see this Michael Keaton. I think maybe the lips are done a little bit better on the original one. Also the mask I like better, the cowl a little bit, but I still love the new one as well. So a lot of mixed feelings about this, but I still love both of them. What I do love about the new one is it did come with face plates as well. I'm not going to go to that. Actually, give me a sec. Let me change the faceplate. Hold on a sec. All right, this is the faceplate I really love. The bloodied up, post-Batwing, crash landing faceplate. So I really dig that. I wish they had made two versions of this. One battle damage and one regular. But even though I think the faceplate with the bloodied face is accurate, the suit didn't look pristine like this when he was all bloodied up. So that's the only thing. But I do dig that faceplate a lot. I'll probably put this faceplate on, so I'm going to display both of them, because why not, you know? As far as the cape on this one, wired cape. Doesn't really hold a pose, though. I think it did come with the rods and all that to slip into it to make some poses, but it's not like it's a wired cape, but you can't really, you know, hold it up like that and won't stay up on its own. But still, it's a nice cape, much better than the original cape that the first one came with. So they definitely did a better job on the cape. But I definitely like the aftermarket cape on the original more. So there you go. So that's my thoughts as far as the figures go. Do you need to double dip if you already have one? Well, that's, you know, every man's got to go his own way. You know, that's, it's really up to you. Obviously I did because I'm nuts, but, you know, I think if you have the original, this is the better version objectively, in my opinion, objectively. But, you know, I just love Michael Keaton so much. Even this version that's not as accurate as this version, I still had to get. The other thing that I really love, and let me put these guys both down for a sec, is this diorama base, because this represents or is the church, the Citadel at the end of the movie, and I love that they did this. Especially the gargoyle on top looks amazing. You know, you can have Jack Nicholson hanging from it if you have that Joker, and they did a great job on this diorama. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting the deluxe version if you can, because that diorama is amazing. So, you know, there you have it. There's a look at both. That's not really a great pose there, but there's your look at both Batman figures. If you don't have the original one, absolutely get the new one, because the new one is still a beautiful representation of Michael Keaton as Batman. But yeah, I don't think you need to double dip, honestly. If you already have the first one, I don't think this is a major upgrade. You know, there's things. Yeah, really, the original one is the better one, but the new one is really awesome as well. So I know I'm all over the place with this, but hopefully I've shown you enough of the two to, you know, answer any questions you might have had on which one you prefer and whatnot. So there you go. There's my thoughts about the Hot Toys Michael Keaton. If they came out with a 3.0, I would probably definitely pick that up. The Batman Returns figure that's coming out, I'm trying not to pick that up because I already have the Hot Toys version. But that cape, the wings, the glider cape that it comes with is really making that one hard to pass up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, my friends. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. And have a great day.